midday live streams. I ain't done one of these for a while, so I thought it'd be nice to do so because we haven't done a midday live stream in a while. I thought I could get it done because everything's a little bit dead at the minute. The whole Wednesday beat at the minute is just quiet. It's quiet before the storm at the moment, and we're just waiting on what happens next. Really, there's takeover talks. Is the takeover talks? The Danny Rule situation. Is the Danny Rule situation? It's all up in the air, and I think some people need to realise and chill that we're not gonna have it all. It's the players are still on holiday. People are still going away. Hey Vinty, hey Darren, hey Mark, how you all doing? Good morning, Just. But yeah, it's that weird situation we've got at the minute where there's not much to talk about. Everything is very, very quiet, and it's quiet for a reason. People are not back off holidays yet in terms of players. We're waiting to see what happens with everything else. Like, I'd like to be some sort of statement to come out and say stuff. Evening, afternoon, Adam. And it's that whole thing at the minute where there's a video coming out later today, which is the Sheffield Wednesday mini roundup, because I'm just going to try and put a blanket of stuff that happened during the day to a point until things start getting quicker. Because at the moment, it's quiet. It's a dead beat. It's a very, very dead beat. And I was expecting a dead beat. I was expecting it to be a little bit quiet, and I like it a little bit, to be fair. Who put money into training ground? Darren, you know this. Everyone knows this. There's a grant for the training ground, and it's DC. No one can put any money into the club if it's part of the takeover, because if the takeover then goes wrong, then DC have got to pay that money back. It's Chancery. Chancery is doing the money for the takeover for that kind of stuff. You've got to remember the situation is the things like laying carpet. I just see Mr. Major laying carpet. Laying the pitch and getting that all sorted. That's not something that can get just done like that. This will be stuff that have been in the works and plans for a while. Yeah, but he said he don't keep money aside. He said he don't keep money aside. The cash flow situation. He'll get money when he asks for it. If he wants money, he'll get money. He's shown that he can do that kind of thing. The only person who can fund it, I think some of the stuff at the training ground is being done by an EFL grant, and I think the rest is being funded by DC. Because I don't think he can come in, or say a new ownership come in, say, here's X amount of money to do the pictures and stuff. If, say, a takeover doesn't happen, they're going to want that back. They're going to want that back with interest. So you see what happened with Birmingham a couple of years ago. Birmingham had it that they had a takeover situation that looked like it was going to happen, and the people thought it was 100% going to happen. Takeover, get sorted. They put money in to try and get some players in, and then those two people got found out. Hey Tilly, how you doing? Hey Daniel. But this is the thing, if you want to look at the Sheffield Wednesday ground and the training ground as a whole, you put things up. Any updates on where Roll may end up with Southampton job going? Martin looking likely to Leicester and Gerrard back to Rangers. RB likely want a bigger name. There's a Werder Bremen, could be a club that look into him. They just sacked their manager due to him not signing a new deal. He had not signed a new deal. He didn't want to sign a new contract, so they sacked him. The Werder Bremen, who could be a shout. But again, a lot of this is, I'm looking at this, it was a case of Danny's put his name out there and then it's not worked. Or is it a case of Danny's spoken and it's not worked? Hey, Lex, how you doing? Hey, Gareth, how you doing, mate? But here's the thing. You've got to think of this way. He is running out of... he is running out of name to where he could do stuff, and that's the issue for me. He's running out of places, and the thing is, I kind of had a funny feeling this could happen. Oh, it's going to be a very long summer. It's going to be a very long summer indeed, Adam. I'm 47, so I want 50 to go live. Please don't self-promote. I won't do it in other people's stuff. But good luck with getting to 50 subs. If you can get to 50 subs, fantastic. How long do we give him before we say enough is enough and we need someone now? Well, this is the thing, Mr. Major. In the situation we're currently in, Danny's still our manager. Danny's still our manager. Nothing changed. In theory, absolutely nothing had changed, if you think about it. All that's happened is Danny's gone and done interviews, sold himself out a little bit, and then goes that way. I think Danny needs to swallow his pride, eat humble pie, and crack on with the job he's got. Yeah, that's what I think, Darren. I think that's exactly what needs to happen, Darren. I think there needs to be a case of going, I've spoken, I need to just get on and show what I can do. If he then does again, then fantastic. But I always had this thing when managers come out and say stuff, I always get a bit nervous. 39 people watching, 10 likes, get those likes up, people. I much appreciate it. And I think this, for me, like generally for me, I think there's a part of me that is, if Danny can get what he wants, and what if Danny going out there was a case of seeing what DC would do. Maybe it's a case of trying to get what he wants. And I don't like that. I don't like that idea of doing it. I think most of the stuff with Danny is just rumours. I don't know anything. We just listen to X and Facebook. We just need to wait and see. A lot of it is rumours, mate. A lot of it is rumours. The problem is that, Mark, it's the stuff he said on the Kicker podcast, and then it's the stuff that he said to the RB Lights a lot. Which got people talking. It got people talking. Because of that, everyone put 2 and 2 together. Even though he's under contract, would you still want him knowing he wants out? Yes and no, Mr. Major. Yes and no. The part of me that does and the part of me that doesn't. So it's a bit of a catch-22. The part of me just wants him to get on with doing it. And I'll check. Hey, Happy Clappers, how you doing? With a shit show, what happened behind the scenes that we don't know. I don't blame him. Or of DC isn't going to dump up any money or sell. We don't know, Daggers. We don't know. Like, the thing is, he's putting money, the money for the training ground and stuff is being done by DC. But that's the job of being an owner. If you are an owner of a house, you have to keep the upkeep of the house up. DC is doing the upkeep of the training ground and the ground at the moment. The problem is there is a lot of good free agents we could go for again. But does that match DC's ambition? Not DC's ambition, Danny's ambition. Does he want to just go get free agent? Does he want to just get that? Does he want to have, say, here's 10 million, try and see what's happening? Are his family going to be more involved? Potentially, could be yes. I still think there's a weird situation where him being at the games, his dad and people on the last game, at home game, was weird. So I think football fans are fickle. If he changed at the start and we go a few wins, oh yeah, people will completely forget that. I agree. I completely agree with you there. Football fans are fickle. I think if we have a good start and stuff, everyone's going to forget what happened in pre-season and what he said and how things have been spoke about. 100%. If we have a good start, people will. But the thing is, there's a lot of the fan base who are now already turned on him. And that's going to be the difficult part. The issue you've got going forward, for me, is he's got to show us as fans what he's going to do. I don't want to hear next season, I'm ambitious, I'm this, I'm ambitious, I'm this, I'm that. I want you to be ambitious with Sheffield Wednesday. Be ambitious with Wednesday. I don't think Danny has said or done anything unforgivable. No, I don't think he has. I think he said the truth of what he wants, and he said he's ambitious. But a lot of the fans have taken that as the tribal. Oh, if you don't want to put 100% in for my club, I don't want to be here. Now he's always put 100% in to a point. I think December period and January transfer window was a shit show. If our club could go one season without drama off the pitch, it'd be an absolute miracle. Because we did it in League One. League One, there wasn't much drama off the pitch apart from that one transfer window in January where we had the issue when we had the unbeaten run. Is DC paying for the upkeep of the ground, or is it potentially new owner coming in putting money forward? It's DC, because the new ownership can't do that. The new ownership wouldn't be able to do that, Mark, because they would have to. It would have to be like a loan to DC, and then a loan that DC paid back. And I don't think under the current situation with the FL they would allow it, because it would be classed as going, well, you're already putting money into something you don't own. It would have to be kind of put down as an investor, then an ownership. But then say if the new owners don't get the takeover they want, DC then owns another load of people money. So it's DC. For me, it's DC, because I don't think the FL would do that. And anything like that, you would hear about a little bit about it going that kind of way. So it's interesting. Adam, afternoon. I hope you're well, mate. You're selling your house now. You make your property look its best for the best price. Could DC be doing that again? Could be, John. John, that could be a very, very big idea. Doing it up, making it look a lot nicer, making it actively look nicer for potential buyers to come in, or potential. Who knows? There might be a bidding war. Who knows? There could be multiple people looking at the club. We don't know. Are we going to be brought out? That's the question. Maybe. You're not going to be VXC Mini. That's a very simple question, so you can put that one back in your box. You're not going to. So the thing is, we're going to have to see what happens with it all. And the thing is, everything, as of right now, is speculation. Everything is speculation till it's not. They already painted watermark over the Presto stand. I don't think they have. I'll find out if it have, but if it is, that'll be intrigued. If the Presto stand get painted for Magna, we'll know the club's up for sale. Yeah. Old landlord special. Covering up the bits that you don't want to see. But the thing is, with it all, we've got to be really careful. That Presto needs to go. It does. It's been needing to go for years, and no one's ever done it. I joke, yeah. Can you imagine if someone actually snuck up one night on there, painted a watermark, and then was like, oh, look, it's happening, guys. The right colour scheme, watermark. Haven't the backroom staff signed new contracts on Roll's side of things? They are in the process of negotiations with the backroom staff. Everyone's contract is up at the end of next month. A lot of people keep thinking it's the beginning of the month. Everyone's contract is up at the end of June. So I think you're going to go into June with going into more contract talks and situation with people. I know talks are ongoing with certain members of staff, but nothing has been signed as yet. And I don't know if that's a case of waiting to see what's happening with Danny, or, hear me out, does Danny want a completely new, different set of people working with him to work with different people? You got to remember, this is the first lot of people he's used. Are they the first people he wanted to be at the side of him for going into management, or was it a case of find a team that could work for you? That's the way you kind of do. Do you find that? If we get watermark, how long do you reckon it will take to change the standards where chances name is written? I don't think so, mate. I don't think that'll happen anytime soon. If they did do it, just because I think they need to show good faith by bringing it back to being centered with it all. Like, the thing is, they've gone to the Denver Broncos. They haven't covered everything in Walmart stuff. I don't think it's something they would do. I think they'd bring it back to being things, just do the front of the shirts and stuff, and see if that happened there. Presto got good value from the roof. Yeah, if you look, you can still see the Presto on the roof. Yeah, it's still there. It's still there. It's been there for donkey years. Roof sponsorship again, Jay. Yeah, the thing is, for me, the big thing for me is, we're all talking about it. There's a lot of people talking like the deal's done as well. That's the thing that got me. There's a lot of people hearing that the deal's done. Hello everyone from the Noco to Canada. Hope everyone's all sorted soon. Let's get off the strong start and then push on. Walmart is huge. not heard any news though. Thanks, cheers, Paul. I don't think we will. I think a lot of the talk of it, you got to remember, a lot of the media haven't touched on it. The whole talk of Walmart is someone who's got a little bit of inside knowledge, and they said they literally, if you remember the wording of the I'll Talk post was there's a 100 million offer on the table. They have put 100 million offer on the table, right? That's all it was. It was nothing that there's a deal agreed. There's nothing that a deal is ready to go. There was nothing that a deal is in the process. It was just there's a potential offer there. You could offer me, I have this sherbet lemon sweet. You could offer me 20p and I could say I want 30p. That's where we are. And negotiations take long. Negotiations are a long time to be done. Deals are not going to be done overnight. It's not going to be as quick as a Reading situation because they needed to get done. And if you think about the Reading one, that was ongoing for such a long time before it got anywhere close to being done. So deals are going to take a long time. You've got to think about what they've got to do. They've got to look at the books. They've got to look at potential, if there's any potential issues with the stadium. They've got to look at if there's any potential issues with the training ground. What if they want to go move the training ground somewhere else? Are they potentially going, before we buy this, we want to have a look at what land is available to put the training ground elsewhere? There are lots of things. Take a good while for any deal to be done. Yep. I've not heard of any deal being done. Who are we saying are interested in buying the club? So basically, it's the people who own Walmart. It comes from a post from our talk, so take it with a grain of salt. But the person who posts has got a very good track record of getting things 100% right. And basically, it's not in any media because it's literally someone's been told something. So you're not going to hear it until it's official. But the talk is that there's 100 million on the table and we'll see what happens. That was it. That's all that took the fans into a frenzy, Mark, was it's basically the Walton Group and someone else. It's Walton Pirner Group, I think, who are looking at it. So it's just speculation, Mark. There's nothing official, but with speculation, we went in a potential takeover. People get very intrigued to see if there's any truth to it. Is DC going? Especially with everything that's happened with DC last season. You look at the people who were at the last home game. They're people who haven't been there before. And again, maybe there is a case of DC family getting more involved and they're looking to help out a little bit more. Because DC's always said it's just him doing it. It's not his family. They don't have a say. What if they turn around and say, right, we're going to help you out here? We need to help you out. We can't have this happen again where you don't play people on time. Everyone needs to be paid on time. And what if it's getting out there into Thai media circles now that this is happening? What if it's affecting other business stuff they're trying to do and they go, oh, you're Chansiri, we hear you own this football club or someone in your family own this football club. We're not too sure how much we want to do working with you, even if he's not. He did buy us as a consortium. Yes, Darren, he did buy us as a consortium. And people forget that. He was the head of the consortium. So we are in a consortium. So there are other people involved. Hey, Dean, how you doing, mate? Hope you're well. There are other people involved, so we just don't know who. Hey, Dupont, how you doing, mate? Hope you're well. So it's that whole situation right now. We don't know who the others are involved. We've only ever known that it was DC. We've never been able to find this other people in the consortium. And everyone for the longest time has always assumed that it's his family. And I still assume it's his family or part of the TUF. When is the next meet with DC? Is the one coming up with the fan groups again? June. It is June, I want to say June 15th. The engagement panel. I went to grab my phone. I'm on my phone. So I think it's June 15th when the next engagement panel is. So it'll be interesting. It's only all speculation. Yep. Bunkaroo. Hey, Lee, how you doing, mate? All these American people actually buying the club? Are these American people actually buying the club? No, it's all speculation, Ethan. It's all speculation until it's official. That's the thing. It's all speculation till it's official. And that's the problem that people are taking with this. The whole of the summer will be speculation until you get something official. Nothing has been agreed or anything. The speculation was, and I quote, there's a 100 million offer on the table. DC could tell the group or any other group that he go nanas. I don't care. I'm not the club for sale. He has said time and time again the club is not for sale. We did have a thing where the club did get a bid at the back end of the season, if you remember correctly, and it got rejected. The club basically rejected it outright. So we do know there's been a bid involved in the last couple of months. That bid got rejected automatically. It was just not enough. Out in the park, probably going to be end of June like it was last time. You got to remember they've got to tie it all in and make sure everything's right for tram lines as well. So if they're going to get it done, I'm going to say it's end of June like it was last time. And if it being end of June, I would hazard a guess we're getting new shirts middle of June, end of June kind of thing. How much was the total cost when it cost way back when Chancellor bought 40 million, mate. It was 40 million when he bought us. I think it was 39. It rose to certain stuff. Is the takeover done? Nope. Nothing is done. Nothing is sealed. Nothing is completely sorted yet. I see what you're doing, Lee. Do we know that it's actually the Walmart lot that put the bid in? We do, again, Steve, a lot of it go back to it's all speculation. Speculation, it is the Walmart group that put the money in. That's what we know. That's how we look at it at the minute. And also, there we go, some news from Germany. Werder Bremen are the latest club considering a move for Daniel after they decided to part ways with their manager. So that's going to be a video I'm going to do in a minute because that's going to need doing. Pre-season starts middle of the month, I believe, mate. I don't listen to reports over the summer until I say it on the official Sheffield Wednesday. None of us know what's really going on. Yep. Daniel staying, DC going. He also cleared 30 million debt. He did in time. Did indeed. We're all long time, aren't we? But it's speculation till it's not. Basically, that's what you need to remember. It's speculation till it's not. Kind of thing. So that's where we're at. We're back to having another situation where Danny's name is on a new managerial potential list. And again, I've always said Germany's the place where I think he'll go. If he's going to go. If he's going to go, Germany's the place he's going to go. Ian, afternoon, Turbo Turtle. How you doing? Speculation. Yep. I can see her being good fit, to be fair. Yeah, ditto, I can see that as well. I can see that being a very good fit, to be perfectly honest. It would be good, but... Well, again, it's all speculation till it's official. And that's the thing that people don't like at the minute. People don't like that we're in the speculation world at the moment. And we're just waiting to see what happens. Now, we'll see what happens, but we'll see how everything goes. I can see Sheffield bringing a better one. Who knows? But Danny has been linked with that job now, so it'll be interesting to see what happens there. But yeah, that's whereabouts we are. It was only going to be a quick 30-minute live today, just because I've got to make sure I'm back in the house later. Because my missus has got a meeting at 1:30. Also, our lass has done a video, so go find her channel. It's Punky Horrors. Not bad. She's done a really good job of it. Really good edit as well. I'm very impressed with it. So yeah, making more content, which is good. Why has this gone green? But yeah, that's where we're at. That's where we're at. We're at the moment we're at the situation where everything's speculation till it's not. And that's where everyone needs to realise that That's where we're going to be hit with. That's what's going to be hit with until everything is done and dusted. And these things take time. We know this. Anything to do with player contract, anything to do with players coming to the club, anything to do with Danny. If Danny goes now, say Werder Bremen pay the release clause now, Danny goes and we have to look for a new manager. You hope that Danny's replacement's already either at the club, aka Hendrik Pedersen, or you hope when they've got someone in mind ready to do it. Again, it's a game of wait and see. Correct. It's a game of wait and see. But for now, that'll be it for now. I will speak to you in the next one of these. There's a video later tonight, which is a roundup. There's going to be a video in about 10-15 minutes as well on the channel as well. So please come to that as well. Give that a watch. You're not going to like it. Speculation City. Danny will talk again. And people are not going to like it. But yeah, I will speak to you soon. I'll speak to you in the next one. Bye.